Good night, Chute Nation. Wagwan. Bless up, everybody. You don't know this is Chute now. By now, you guys should be aware of what we're about. We just have random reasons. We try to bring all of the topics here and we just discuss them in a safe space. You guys can leave your comments, stuff like that. Good night to the first and last time listeners. Good night to everybody. You see me? I'm Dance. We have Ella, we have Ras, we have Suna, and we have Ilki. You see me? Tonight, we have a nice little topic. We'll be talking about dating, the whole dating scene, because I think that, dating has been a topic of conversation, especially on my socials for a good little while now. There has been a lot of conflict. People are get called out. People, when they are called out, they think they shouldn't be called out for that and all of that. So there's a whole confusion. And we want to just have a conversation on dating and the norms. So who are the experts in the dating field?
I think Suna,
I nominate.
Yeah, man, Suna, man. Yo, I see a thing with that thing, honestly.
As in, the whole dating thing is very dynamic to me. I think it's, depending on age, the type of persons involved and so forth. It depends on, a whole lot of factors. People try to class it and try to say that, you have to have a bag of money if you go on a date, or you have to have a fancy dinner, or this and that. And that is very stereotypical because what you see in a mainstream or on social media or so forth. But what about the old time days when it's just a walk in the park or a simple picnic or what you can afford, being real to yourself with the person?
Or when my father used to walk a couple miles, come meet my mother with one dragon.
All right.
Romance.
Even the other day.
No, that's romantic.
Yeah, I listened to one of my colleagues, a woman. Yeah, and she was saying that back in the days, this guy, they have a bike and every time he want to go up on the bike with him and so forth. So, no, I'm not riding a bike. So the man said, all right, I'm going to park the bike and just walk with you up at your taxi stand every day. Simple like that. Yeah. Simple things like that.
That was old time days when it was called court.
Sound like a movie.
Court.
Yeah. They man they full of style. They man they stepping razor.
First and foremost, each his own. Do what works for you. But what I find when people talk about dates is that they try to have a one size fits all. It's not the same based on where you are in life. When you're in university, you can you go over, I don't know, Little Tokyo.
Yeah, Little Tokyo.
A vibe. But I think that as you elevate in life, or even as you change social economic status, then of course it will change with you. But people try to have this one size fits all. And what I would like to say about that is, don't make people pressure you into spending a little savings for no date. Date somebody in your category. Don't, because they're on the internet all the time. Who don't want a broke man? Who don't want a this? The poor little boy, them can't go see if you buy one car. They can't go see if it accomplish nothing in their life if they follow this up. And these are women who they follow their whole life about they want a car, man. You understand?
Right.
So you cannot let people pressure you into trying to fulfill these expensive things. You know, carry one little blanket next to a sandwich, carry her to the beach, stuff like that. Do what you can afford, spice it up. And also remember to look or try to date somebody who would appreciate something like that.
Yeah. My thing is, to me, the hardest date are the first date. Because you don't know the person as good yet. So you're not really sure what you need to do. But after that, once you know the person, a date is really, not really something hard. You know what the person would like, so you do that. Like for me, I like sports. So if a girl says she carry me on a date and we go watch a football match, I feel good. I watch a match, I feel all right. But as you say, it's a personal thing. So me could carry her go a football match. she not like that. Maybe she like a walk on the beach, me carry her go a one of them. Maybe she just like to talk and just feel the little breeze, you know. We just go like Palisades or somewhere, just go sit and talk and just walk. And that to her is a brilliant date, but that's after you know her. But that first date thing there, that's so rough.
Yeah.
Guys are on the same pace, right? Because then you will know if are your style or not.
Right. I think, as I said, to each his own still. So if you literally just have to know, you have to make yourself clear, and you have to ask questions or inquire about the person that you're with and kind of get to understand what they're about. Because here what? You have some people that have certain standards, like, all right, I consider this romantic, but they also leave leeway for experimenting. So that is where you can show her something that is outside of her norm, and she's open to that and willing to do that. You have some people want to experiment. This is what this means, and this is what I want. So, like say, yo, you can replace X with Y because that person just don't want that. You understand? So you have to just know the people that you're getting involved with. And some people, as I say, that would have been the baddest thing, like who just said the thing about the bike and walk with the person. For some people, oh my God, that is so awesome. Somebody else is like, Lord, jeez, he can't get one car, I really want. You understand? So the walk really move them. So to each his own. So you have to just know who you are.
Personally, for me, is like dating for me is always confusing because it's like you will meet a girl, right? And the first date for her, it doesn't have to be fancy. But best believe, the second date cannot be the same thing. So you might walk to the beach or just take a normal stroll into a park. And then you realize, say, oh, the second date, you have to switch up now. You have to be like on a complete different scale. So then you have someone with us, because then you have the time when, as you say, sometimes you really don't know what the first date is going to be like. So you might say, you know what, hit or miss. So you say, let me care, I go somewhere nice, we eat some food. Then you find out, she's not really into this. You see me? She into like soft sort of things. Me personally, like to find out everything before me even go to dating. Because me need to know, me not in a hit or miss. And me not a lavish person. Me not really like this lavish thing. It's me very simple. You see me? So,
you can't trick her, brother. You can't trick her,
No, they're very simple. But you see, think about it, to find a girl as simple though is a very hard thing. One thing for me, with dates is that date is not necessarily us going out and enjoying ourselves. In most of the cases, when we go on one date, and not that it come about. You see me? It come about. We are at this new place. We need to get some pictures in. We need to try out this new food that is there. You see me? It's like it is not
a real space to connect.
It's not. There's no connection here. For me, I like just go somewhere and we just chat. That is me and it. Chat. We talk about things. If you eat some food, nothing wrong. But if we can do that and we have a conversation, even about people at the end of the surroundings, and if we want to take picture,
photo.
Then we want one trip for that. I get my try to say, let's go take some pictures somewhere nice. You know what I mean? But when I go on one date, it's to me and the person connect. Me not in this. Oh, we need to go over there and take one picture. So, and like we are here to talk to each other. Some see, like me like talk to people, so. You see, if we go on one date, you see me, we must can connect, even if I'm about the food, whether it's expensive or not. You get my try to say, it is not about us showing persons that we are out on a date or show my friends that I went here, or because me incognito, like nobody don't even know so I'm go anyway. You get my try to say, you need to know and me need to enjoy the moment.
What you need to find is a like-minded person, because it sounds like you're dating people who have different needs and wants in life than you.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Is this a dating class? I never get the wait. Hold on.
No,
What is the charge?
no,
Why charge?
Sasha, school the man, chat school.
If I were a man, first of all, my first date them cheap. I mean, I spend no bag of money for you. I mean, I don't know if me like you yet. My money is something that I like, right?
Fresh.
I don't know you, miss. So you now get half of my paycheck for no date, and then it's the time where if I go out with you, right? And I have a strong online presence and this is important to me, this is going to be a part of my lifestyle. If it's not important to you, then maybe we just don't mesh in that way. And every hoe have this big bush. So find somebody when I like take picture. Don't date somebody who wants to take pictures, likes to take pictures, you know that this is how she is, and then you're just
that is why.
Hold on, Verily, before you continue, 1 second, Verily. Let me just say this. If Ella was a guy, I feel like should I do one player still. That's just my honest opinion about the whole situation. I don't know who else. I feel like I get that impression. I don't know where I get that impression from, but I get that impression. Nobody else feels so?
No.
Come on, man. That's
cheap dates.
But like for me, but definitely though, alright. You see dates though, once you can manage, once your pocket can manage certain things. Alright, so if you not go budge me probably not care. You see me I say? Yeah. But what me require is whole communication and us getting to know each other. So if it don't really matter where we are when it comes to if me can manage it financially and in a phase, no other part of my life. Because me not sacrifice my money for a good time at no point in my life. That's not me. So, you get me? I say, me not be like, yo, we go enjoy ourselves and then tomorrow me broke. That not go happen.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
That not go happen. So you see, right now, like how me not rich yet. You see me? Certain places, if me fit take up myself and go there, me not go enjoy myself. Me I tell you that, me not enjoy myself. Me go there. But me I worry about the week. You see me I say, yo.
What about me,
brother? If and she know what up, bro. She know what up.
And I think it's social media that puts like this kind of pressure because I know personally people who like things, but they will never participate in what they like because social media tell them say it's not enough.
Yeah, true,
right?
True.
They now have this idea that somebody who is the same age as them, left school the same time as them, working with a starter salary just as them, should somehow magically have millions of dollars
even though them not have
to finance a lifestyle that they can't afford, their father can't afford it, their mother can't afford it, their grandfather can't afford it. Where is little boy to get the money from? But now, and then they end up putting themselves with people that they have no interest in.
True.
They have no real connection with. They put themselves in a position for people to, have rule over them and stuff like that, just to get things just for the image that they're told that, this is what life should look like.
I see him so like
so where you do? But no, the sugar daddy them? Where you do?
Of course.
If a sugar daddy attack, we know if a sugar daddy attack.
But after them time to shine, brother. Sugar daddy them time to shine.
I personally find an older man that cannot find a woman his age, I think something's wrong with him. I don't know. I think something's so creepy about it. Like, you're pushing 40 years old and you want to date at 20. Are you looking for a daughter? I don't understand. I think he either has issues where he cannot connect with women who are mature, or he wants somebody who he can control, or he wants somebody really heavy like that, and he wants somebody who will frightened over phone card. It's so one of those things.
So what about the flip side?
Yeah, but that's two way that too.
What about the flip side? The young woman and the old man. Yeah? What you say about that?
No,
gross.
Them say them type. Them say them type. What you mean gross?
Yeah, enough.
No, yo, ladies out there that look their sugar daddy, you think a joke thing? Them a look their sugar daddy. They are.
It doesn't always work out for them.
Yeah, no, but wait. Even if it doesn't work out for them, one of the things that this sugar daddy thing, is not just a daddy thing, you know, because of the sugar, and them like the sweet. So the thing is that it's a whole thing together. So if they hit up that sugar daddy in a work, most likely they still get some sugar, they might not get the daddy. So then go so bam, maybe hit one sugar daddy. So at the end of the day, them one of the most important thing about sugar daddy are the sugar. And our salt daddy is not a broke pocket man. They want the money.
Yeah,
So it really comes down to what you're willing to put up with for the sugar, because I've seen some of these sugar daddies, and if me go on my bed and dream so that the man not sleep back. So it really I go through the most for the sugar. If that is what makes them happy and can be their, you know, authentic self and true to themselves in that situation, then fine. But for me personally, I'm creeped out by the man in the first place. So it's a no for me.
Yeah. It reminds me of a story when I always tell. Like one time when I used to dip on Facebook, this is like many years ago, from UE days. I did I talk to one girl, and somebody asked her why she like older guys, because she said she like older guys. And she said they're more mature, but when me look on the mature, when me look at MACHURE, me see she spell it. When me see that, me just cut off same time, because me say, you not even know where I talk about mature.
You know, I realize though,
brother. You know how autocorrect. You know how autocorrect.
Oh man, I never know autocorrect.
That's auto wrong, brother. Auto wrong.
That girl that talk, the girl just try to talk so.
Yeah, she doesn't try to set it up for you, bro.
But what more I know though, as a question is, and probably when we can't really answer it for the women still, I think Ella probably could, because well, personally I believe that a larger percentage of the women dating, the idea of dating is set by society, not necessarily set by their personal beliefs of what it should be, but what social media and just really society has it to be. And you know, I don't know if you have the same. What you think? You think majority of it personal or majority of it,
Society.
you know, society?
Honestly, from my experience, I think a lot, I would say majority of women enter into relationships from a position of survival, which is why I have made it my priority. For whatever I want in life, I can afford for myself. Therefore, I do not end up in a position where I'm choosing a life partner based on need or based on somebody to make up. You understand? I understand that I'm not. I think it's important to date in your socioeconomic class, right? Because I'm not looking for anybody to support, obviously, right? But I am putting myself in a position, or I have put myself in a position where I can date somebody out of truly wanting to be with that person. Like I get up and choose you every day out of just like. They put themselves in positions where, because a lot of times they've seen their mothers do it. You know, their mother is a stay-at-home mom, so you have to look for a guy that has the financial status, the whatever, the house already, the whatever, to fit that lifestyle that you want. But really and truly, a lot of these people have no real connection with these men. I know women who've told me that it's even hard for her to do stuff with him because he's so hairy, so she can't even pretend to see one different man. That's her husband, right?
Wow. What color name?
Wow.
So I really and truly like interacting with a lot of women, especially married women. It's not appealing to me. There's nothing about the decision that they've made that makes me think that, oh yes, you made a good life decision. They made this decision a lot of times just out of survival, just out of, I need to have this house. I need to have this, whatever. And they for it in ways where, you know,
and then I think now, especially social media does have a big influence on relationships and dating and just the optics part of it. You have to do a whole lot of things to suffice for the optics and make sure say, oh, picture today, make sure say, if you're on Facebook, you put in a relationship, make sure say, you post me XYZ time and make it known and stuff like that. Like, that is what
ownership.
Yeah, them little vibes there is a part of the requirement for a lot of people. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. That part of it is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, yo, if you agree to that, and if that's a year thing, then a year thing. I don't feel like that is such a drawback. I think where social media affects relationship negatively, like, y'all watch some people where you don't know them status, like how them get what them get. Them probably now a rich family or whatever, so them can go vacay and do all sorts or whatever. And now you at a certain point in your life want that. It's kind of unrealistic in a way. And it's not just relationship, it's just expectation in general. You have a lot of people that fall into that what I call, you know, are given to that narrative that, yo, we should have this by whatever time and not really know how to put one and two together. You understand? So I think that it does influence relationships, both in a way when I saw negligible and in a negative way to me.
Yeah, because some people save, you know, because even them little trip the way you see like couples will take, and them say like probably go Europe or Mexico and them little something there. A lot of people are safe here some 2 year, and them have it as part of them goal. Them have it as part of them goal, and them save together and do everything, and then them go. Them only show you when them go. Them not show you when them did that save. So you just jump up. Oh, them gone there. So
sorry for dinner.
yeah. I'm gonna see Parity next 3 months. I will just buy the ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, it goes back to what is important to you. Because if eating porridge so that you can go to Mexico is your life dream, then live it up, love. I'm not here to, you know, tell you that.
And then the thing is, you can't find anybody to support things. You have somebody out there who are willing to do that. Like, you have somebody that, yo, first of all, if we can eat porridge for you whole year, probably one of the most romantic things you write all 4 or 5 books about the cornmeal porridge.
The porridge, all kind of porridge.
Yeah. And the weight of a man. That's what them say. But yeah, anyways, may I say, everybody, as I say, everyone in Singapore still, everybody can find somebody. You see me? So
yeah.
I mean, I guess, and also people have to understand that dating, you have, I feel like you have dating the long term, and you have short term.
Yeah.
And a lot of these persons, like a lot of persons who are in need and use it as a system to gain funds or to gain whatever social status or whatever, they might be in the 2 classes, long term and short term. But the younger they are, it's more of a short term thing. Like flick right or something, flick so you know you're getting the benefits from either side, or whoever can provide that dating experience. You get me? I try to say. Like the older you kind of get, then you realize, so you're what going on. So if you go date right now,
serious.
You see me? Yeah, for serious. You get me? It's not. I'm not gonna take up money and I spend this, that. You know, so next week is the next money I date again. That not gonna work.
that's why sugar daddy them.
So I mean, I guess people have to understand. So you have the dating for the relationship, and you have the dating just for chat. Like you just. See a nice girl and me go up on one date. It must turn at anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who can afford that, good for them. You know what I mean? But for me, date a serious thing. I'm not really I'm not gonna go on a date for just isn't it? Just
Listen, no dating for just date sake.
We can text. We don't need to know text. Let me see you walking in the road and talk. Like, you see me?
Yeah.
A real thing, man. A real thing. But let me just say one.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, just make a gimmick. Say, oh, the sugar daddy them catch on Potter style a long time. And now give girl them nothing in their name. You have a car and you can get a car, you can drive the car as much as you want. But here, I'm my car. And now I'm buying no car. You see it? I'll when you're married and whatever, because as soon as I get to something, you're divorced and gone. So them catch on Potter style, man.
Sugar daddy use one thing, all them name, promise.
What?
Promise.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and some people, as in, honestly, sometimes me shame for woman. Like, I'm ashamed of it. Like, really? I saw you did fool. You know, because some of the things them when they fall for, like, really, it kind of like from bad movie scene. Like, are you guys serious?
I've heard of cases where actually turn out differently in a workout and happily married children.
Age is a number.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yo, enough time I sit down and I'm the one that say
all relationships that have a big difference are not authentic and stuff like that. I was just saying, me personally, I'm suspicious of that man.
Yeah. We get where I say, man. We get where I say.
Me did I say, yo, enough time I sit down and look still and I say, all right, me young now, you know, I'm say, yo, them sugar daddy boy, them terribly, you know, and then make life rough, you see me, but as I wonder, say, boy, when me old, I want to go down.
Yeah, you're probably, and that's the thing in a cycle, you know, bro, you see?
It's a cycle, because them did young too.
Not for them sugar daddy, no our sugar daddies, and then the young guy, man, them hate the sugar daddy, them,
yeah, man.
And you see me? But as I say, to each his own.
Working on the advantage too is that social media have the little girl are very frightened. And the men, as me say, men them actually have to have, you know, they just have to pretend. Because me hear some man, women in a car and they have one bag of long story. If I hear that story, you know, say no film car.
Yeah.
But you know, because they just frightened.
But you have one song out name. Why song name Rental? Man, I say, yo. Man just say, yo. You know, only accident and just rent for the day. But the day funny girl just see him and I think feel like say, yo. My biggest thing. Yesterday me seeing a theater. Today me seeing an action. Next day I'm markets. Now man, money I go out with things. When I check it out, you have to have a money. You have to man for the rental.
But on a level, them have a place still. Them is like them have a congregation when they have sugar versus they have a whole settings very well work out.
But you know, one thing though, Ella, you know, say some of the women them like them thing they do. Some of them know say a rental and them thing them have and them love that type of lifestyle. So,
I said everyone have their sticker bush, so you know you have women where into that stuff. So it's them. But then I think that a lot of people are creating expectations that they don't have authentically. Like they don't really feel that way about it. They're just doing it because or wanting it because of this herd mind that social media has. Like, you know, it has to be this, it has that, it has to be whatever. And then it puts a lot of undue pressure on relationships that could actually work and become something successful if you never do this whole extra thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
true. And then age-old question. Well, not the age-old question, but question what me say because most of the conflict. Who pays on the date?
On the date.
That is the question that is
the
plaguing everybody.
Whoever said them go on date. Yeah.
The person.
Yo, that not always work still up. That not always work.
No. Be a broke girl. I see that too. Someone on social media has all complained. Like the girl them in a poverty, they can't afford one little meal to carry you out. Like a son really live.
No, but I stand that, bro.
No, I don't live so. We can't live so.
You must see like how women want good things for themselves. You must want good. Take up a nice young lady with something can't offer. My gosh, man.
But at least buy food, man.
That is one cash she can't see a van back.
But listen up. You see, especially in the dating stage. Now dating stage, you don't have one whole heap of woman a look woman. No man always a look woman. So the majority of the outing.
It gave a change or not thanks. It gave a change, man. No woman a look.
Well, alright. Yo, hear me I say. Woman look man enough. But me still feel like the majority is still man a look woman.
Man a look woman. Yeah,
true. You have men where probably the first five, six dates, he's the one that is initiating the girl. Now take you out on a date. She may suggest that. No, would want to go but really and truly, you have to go foot the bill. You understand? And make it seem like you're interested and whatever. So
don't even think say. That's when you are paying.
Personally, still, me never go out yet and think say, I know me I pay. So me always ready for pay. That's the least. Because any restaurant you go or anyway, you know say, you get the bill no matter what. I could actually pay a little more. The way the waiter them, they're trained to give the man the bill. So you get the bill.
offensive. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know people will find it offensive too.
Yeah, some females find,
I
some women find that
Hello.
offensive. Yeah.
What do you think we do at daytime? Put on the work clothes, we dress up. Like, I got my money, please hand me that black book there.
Yes, women feel like offensive by that. Yeah, man.
I mean, you know, like what them say, you travel with it, you get Vex money. Like,
yeah.
Never be tricked into feeling that you may not pay. Just know, say, because me tell you go up on a situation and she be like, you know, we should go somewhere. And yes, you know, the statement does sound like you don't know if make out that statement. She's not saying she's gonna carry you somewhere. She's saying we should go somewhere. So yes, in her head say, all right. So
why is it not clear? Like, why don't you ask her?
No, we know. If me the carry go somewhere, me I tell her exactly. But what you know, she a hint it, Zine. She a hint it. Then she will come out and even say, I'm want to carry somewhere and you serious, yeah, she a carrier though. Like that was said, you know. But may I tell you, when you buck up on the bill, when the bill drop, first of all, the bill drop and she looking at her phone the whole time like, oh, this big man never come and so come up. You know,
wait, so
she looking at on Instagram. Tap, like, so we be like, okay. So me I put us deep in my pocket now. You get me and try and say so. And me I tell you, it's that thing where as me say, just know say, in a 95% of the cases, you are going to have to pay. You see me? You see, if I want to tell you, for me, you see, if you're a woman go out and like you never really go out for one basis, say you look or anything, you just say, we go drink some drinks now or whatever. She might help you pay. You know what I mean? Because she not really, it's only not out for one case where you look each and just at that. They get man try to say like a friend. Yeah. So yes, a long time in the see now. We go drink some drinks now. You will see she book up her money. Yes, me, because she don't want look certain. I'm not gonna even say that. But also say, oh, she should know it is not a case where unnecessary you are bringing her out and you not have no obligation to her or whatever. She will fuck up her money. You see, if you ever make a mistake and say, yeah, invite her out, just know that. And if she invite you out and I want based on our relationship, like you try to get to know her, and I like so not try. A long time in the same man, we go drink some drinks now or something. Another case there is like you try to get to know her. You want something for you happen. You have to pay. Just know that. That's what I see.
But let me clarify though. Because I think like in relationships it's different.
Yeah, man.
You have women that take out the man and pay and do the whole thing. But like in a dating stage, brother.
Should, brother. Should you know? I say should. I'm not going to say will does. I say should.
Well, from my experience,
a relationship like once it has been established that we are together, you must take him out. Please. I am appealing to you. Why wouldn't you? Do you even like this person? Because for me, if I like you, I want you to feel the same way that I feel. And when you do certain things, it makes me feel special. So how does it make you feel special without, doing and putting in the same type of effort? Like,
no man, birthdays and everything.
Oh, that's the thing, some women just feel say dressing up nice. I'm gonna make him feel
that's a gift.
Yeah.
And you don't know the Christmas gift already. You know the Christmas gift already. The one Christmas gift and the one birthday gift.
And
the standards them have to up, man. Cause me go out with even friends before, female friends, and them cover everything. Them cover the bill and so on.
Yeah.
And no big deal. It's shocking still, but it's up.
Like say, when one woman like you, God knows that she will spend. So if she not really afford it out like that, maybe poor thing just not have it, or she just not that into you, because women look for your opportunity to treat you nice, like from my experience.
And some of them really allow show off.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
Ella, you have some women where look for spend like that.
Yeah,
man, have to go corporate, man.
Then I just save them the pan.
You have to go corporate, and I go wrong place.
And that means that's what I keep saying, like, you will have to date within your class.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I do not encourage anybody to take up anybody who can't really match them. Yeah. Because in most of those cases in relationships, finances become an
Problem.
issue.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna lose yourself.
Create
Yeah?
a situation where one person is feeling like, you know, they're less than or whatever, somebody go have talk over them or whatever. So I feel like being equally yoked in terms of finances is a good choice to make when you're trying to go forward in a relationship.
And again, one of the most important things, and it has been said throughout all our things in regards to relationship and communication. First of all, just communicate. I not have enough money, I not have a certain amount of money, so you see, if we are go out, even though that's very hard to communicate, but communicate, they have ego and all them something. But if better communicate, then you go there and say, the bill go hike up, go pass up, and you still have to go pay. Just
but the ego rough, you know, cause enough man go out, you know, and the bill we all come to some 10 grand, you know. And she well alright, you know, she well off. And she say, yo, me settle that. Like, she did take you out. Some man I go, no, man, I'll cover it. Man.
No.
I'll cover it.
Finally, fear.
Some man too naive to red flag them and them thing. You understand?
That's not that. You see?
Like, even like me personally, without, communication is, verbal and, not only verbal, but me, never natural like read certain women and thing, and you know who you're going to go on a date with or who you get seriously involved with, because from the way how she her demeanor, how she carry herself and thing, you just know, say, no, I know my lead. They're not going to wait. You see? Yeah.
I just want to tell the woman them too. Say,
because if you know that he is an accountant at XYZ place, you basically have an understanding of where
him salary.
How much money he has for work with.
So why you gonna go to order something you know that he can't afford? Understand? If that's what you're looking for, look what man like we have that kind of money, but you can't take up people where you know based on common sense that this will not be something sustainable and pressure them like that on a first date. You understand? I find I find it disgusting if you're going to carry out somebody and they're going to order things where they couldn't afford for themselves.
All right. So we're close to wrapping up time, you know. So
just one thing. You see, for me, when it comes to date, I don't really want to go food. You know why I don't like go food? Because I don't like the food waste. So we can see other things outside of food. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Like, you spend some absorbent amount of money on food and then you see waste. Like, oh God, me never like this. I say, me not go try nothing. Me not hit and miss. Me a go eat from me nose so me can't eat. You know what I mean? And when
True Nation, he mentioned that in his pet peeves. So you guys can check out that episode. Yeah. It's one of his pet peeves. Rusty, did I say something?
I have to tell the woman them say, yo, nothing get me spend like a woman we don't need me to spend. Like when them don't need me none at all, I mean I say, yo, them don't need me to spend. Then time they money like.
This not goes all
this. Let's say spend.
Me feel alright, but she don't need me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need it, Byron.
Yeah.
I may have one final question. I'm here to mention it.
Yeah.
How much is the get Vex money? What the figure fee? What range does it fall in?
What I eat and to get home.
Okay.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Okay. So whatever you get to eat, you know, say, oh, that I know and drive to get home. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, big out somebody get Vex money then, man. It sound like enough, man. Get Vex money sound like enough money, man. If it so what happens? Question.
Is there a figure?
So I always have to make sure that I have money can support my PSD.
All right. Well, I know. This is the follow-up question.
All right.
Suppose she not get Vex. So you did a really good job, and she not get Vex. You get somebody get Vex money split. Where you get it?
You don't know about that.
yo, that's so unfair. You have it, and I say, yo, you man gonna get Vex, and he do such a good job on your Vex. You can't just boss him, yo. All this is that me get Vex money.
I get Vex, no.
I use exactly. His birthday present. Use it as makeup birthday present.
All right, guys. So definitely join in the comments and let us know, you know, what you guys think about dating, who should pay, what them to do with the get Vex money. all of them stuff there. Sugar daddies, sugar mummies, stuff like that. Just make we know what I'm going. Thank you guys for watching again. Good night.
Night.
Right.
Yo, bro.
Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe.